If you grow hydroponically, you've probably heard that you should completely change your water every 7 days, every 2 weeks, or maybe not at all. So, which one is actually right? Today, I'm going to show you how often you should change your hydroponic water, when you can simply top it off, and the warning signs that mean your reservoir needs to be changed right now. It's your boy Director Chill, here's Homestead Zone 8A, and welcome back to the Indoor Hydro Grow Show. If you're interested in hydroponics, gardening, chickens, and becoming more self-sufficient, make sure you subscribe and grow right along with us. So, let's get started with the short answer. For most small home hydroponic systems, a complete reservoir change every 7 to 14 days is a good starting point. But that is only a guideline. The real answer depends on the size of your reservoir, the number and size of your plants, the temperature of the water, and how quickly your pH and nutrient strengths are changing. A small countertop system with several mature plants can become unbalanced much faster than a large reservoir feeding a few young plants. That is why blindly following the same schedule for every system can cause problems. First, let's talk about topping off the reservoir. Your plants take up water every day, and some water also disappears through evaporation. Check your water level regularly and add fresh water when needed. I normally recommend checking a small system every day or two, especially when the plants are large or the weather is warm. When you top it off, do not automatically add a full dose of nutrients. Your plants may have used more water than nutrients, which means the remaining solution could already be concentrated. Check the electrical conductivity, or EC, if you're using the EC meter. If your meter reads ppm like mine does, use that reading consistently and compare it with the target range for the crop you're growing. If the water level drops while the nutrient reading rises, your plants are using more water than nutrients. Add plain, properly pH water. If the water level and nutrient reading both drop, the plants are using nutrients along with the water, which is what you want. You may need a light mixed nutrient solution though. This is one reason an EC or ppm meter is so useful. It helps you make a decision based on what is happening in your reservoir instead of guessing. Now, what does a complete water change actually accomplish? Hydroponic nutrients contain several different minerals. Your plants do not consume all of those minerals at exactly the same rate. Over time, the total nutrient reading may look acceptable, even though the balance inside the reservoir is no longer ideal. Certain minerals may build up while others become depleted. A complete change resets the balance. It also gives an opportunity to inspect the roots, clean debris from the reservoir, and check for algae or slime. Here are the 5 signs that you should change your reservoir sooner, instead of sticking to the normal schedule. Number 1. The water is cloudy, slimy, or has an unusual smell. Nutrient solutions can have some natural color, but a major change in appearance or odor deserves attention. Empty the reservoir, inspect the roots, and clean the system before refilling it. Number 2. Your pH keeps moving outside the target range soon after you adjust it. Some gradual pH movement is normal, but if it becomes difficult to control, the nutrient solution may be unbalanced. The reservoir may be too small, or there may be root zone problems. Number 3. Your EC or ppm reading is behaving strangely. If the reading continues to climb even though you're not adding nutrients, water may be evaporating or the plants may be drinking more water than nutrients. If the solutions have become heavily concentrated, replacing it may be safer than repeatedly trying to correct it. Number 4. The plants are showing unexpected yellowing, burnt leaf tips, curling, or stall growth. Those symptoms can have several causes, so inspect the roots, temperature, pH, and nutrient strength together. If you cannot identify the imbalance, a clean reservoir or correctly mixed solution provide a good reset. Number 5. The roots are becoming slimy, mushy, or foul smelling. Healthy roots are usually firm, light colored, almost white, even though some nutrients can stain them. Brown color by itself does not always mean root rot. Texture and smell are important clues. If the roots are slimy and unhealthy, simply changing the water may not solve the problem. You also need to clean the system. Remove dead root material, improve oxygenation, and correct high water temperatures or light leaks that may have contributed to the problem. So here's a simple routine that beginners can follow. Check your water levels every day or two. Check the pH several times per week until you learn how your system behaves. Check EC or ppm before adding more nutrients. Top off the water or a light nutrient solution based on those readings. Then perform a complete reservoir change approximately every 7 to 14 days or sooner if you see one of the warning signs we've just discussed. When you change the reservoir, mix the new nutrient solution according to the manufacturer's directions. Add the nutrients to the water in the proper order, mix thoroughly, and never combine concentrated nutrient parts directly with one another. After mixing, check the EC or ppm, then adjust the pH for the crop you're growing. Also, try to keep the reservoir cool, covered, and protected from light. Warm water holds less dissolved oxygen, and light entering the reservoir encourages algae. Those two problems can make you change the water much more often. The biggest takeaway is this: do not change your hydroponic water based on just a schedule on the calendar. Use 7 to 14 days as your starting schedule, but let your water level, pH, EC, or ppm, root conditions, water temperature, plant health tell you what the system actually needs. Now, I want to hear from you. How often do you change your hydroponic reservoir? And what are you growing in it? Let me know in the comments. And if this video helped you, hit that like button and subscribe to Hills Homestead Zone 8A. Hey, it is free. It's your boy, Director Chill, Hills Homestead Zone 8A. Grow that thing. Peace.